Peace, everyone. How you doing? How you doing? I know y'all not really worried about what I'm doing tonight, but I am up tonight, so I thought I'd do a video. So the man who went to the FBI after Yahweh ben Yahweh took his wife, Nation of Yahweh video. So, as Khalil once bragged to me, he's not worried about the motley crew of YouTubers that will come after him or speak on him. They have no power, no nothing and everything. But let's deal with some information. Let's just deal with it. Straight to it, people.
The Miami-based Nation of Yahweh was founded in 1979 by former Nation of Islam minister Hewlin Mitchell Jr., who went by the name Yahweh ben Yahweh.
Yahweh ben Yahweh. So this is the ties to Layla Will and Khalil Money. They both got ties to the Nation of Islam. Star got ties to the Nation of Islam. Everybody named Mammy got ties to the Nation of Islam, right? Hula Mitchell, however you say his name. I'm not running around saying that I know his name. I don't care nothing about this dude. But one of his followers stay on my behind. So we're going to talk about it.
Khalil Money was a member of Nation of Yahweh, which some viewed as a religious organization and others viewed as a cult. Amani was deeply involved in the organization, a predominantly African-American offshoot of the Black Hebrew Israelite religious movement. That is, until he turned government informant against the Nation of Yahweh.
He was a member of the movement until he turned government informant against the Nation of Yahweh. Why? I don't know. But we will explore this. We will explore it. I ain't got nothing but time on my hand. Nothing but time on my hand, people. So we're going to take what we got, time, and we're going to deal with it. Can we? Yes, we can. See, we don't say we can't over here. We can't this, we can't that. We say we can do. It's because we faith-based. Not faith in Yahweh or Yahweh ben Yahweh. Though we understand the science of henotheism. Though we understand it, we don't do that. So let's get back into this. Let's get back into this. Then we're gonna blur off for a sec and go to this little video he just made that I just heard of when I woke up. So let's continue dealing with this.
At one point, the Nation of Yahweh had thousands of members nationwide and owned several properties. By the mid-1980s, the Nation of Yahweh was a $250 million empire, according to Uncovered, the Cult of Yahweh ben Yahweh, a TV special which aired on the Oxygen channel in 2019. Amani was interviewed in Uncovered.
So Amani was interviewed.
Rumor has it that Amani, who joined the Nation when he was 20, turned snitch after he found out that his wife had become sexually involved with Yahweh. But Amani has claimed he turned informant because he thought the events at the Nation of Yahweh were wrong.
Now, this is what he said in his Coke Buster Oxygen Channel interview, right? Rumor had it that a money who joined the nation when he was 20, some 20-year-old dude with a wife that's similar in age, 20 something, turned snitch after he found out that Yahweh ben Yahweh, who was way older, was dicking his wife down. But he wanted to talk about, I ain't got no wife, this, that, or whatever. And hey, at 20 years old, I left a woman because she just didn't want to go to the prom. Remember, I'm a high school brat. I can't just go to events like the prom because I hadn't made it to that statue in life. And I asked a girl, and I forget what her parents was, but they was old time, well dressed, this and that, religious folks. They wouldn't let her go to the prom with me, and she was scared of her family. So I said, "You stay your tail here. I'm going to California." See, when I was young and dumb, full of cum, that's what I would do. I would get up and just leave a situation. No problem with me. But this guy at 20 years old, he wanted vengeance. What the hell, this old ass, gray bearded, because he was yellow, I guess he got his wife, doing dicking down my wife. It's a 20-year-old man, it hurt him.
However, Amani is on the record saying on The Mel Robbins Show in 2020 that he was totally enthralled by the Nation of Yahweh and thought Yahweh ben Yahweh was Jesus in the flesh.
So, Khalil, you thought Yahweh ben Yahweh was Jesus in the flesh? How fucking, see, you want to claim that you're a great mind now. But when you was back there doing that coke that you was moving up and down the East Coast and everything, you thought a man was Jesus? So you believe in the resurrection. You believe Jesus resurrected, went to heaven, and brought his ass to Miami and kicked up shop. But you on here acting like you the most intelligent man in the world because the government that sent you to school and stuff. But you fucking with a high school dropout that got more sense than you. And that's why you chase me every day and always up behind me, because you know I ain't no damn fool like you. Because number one, the Yahweh ben Yahweh is like most ignorant ass Hebrew Israelites would have been like, his name ain't Jesus. Explain to the religious community, your black Hebrew Israelite brothers, how you would let somebody print that or say that about you. Why don't you define yourself as a man? Because you're not a man. But we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep going.
Amani also said that Yahweh ben Yahweh used the Bible to justify violence and murder. Yahweh ben Yahweh would quote a scripture, Amani said, that read that God told these people to go and cut all their heads off and put them in baskets and hang up on trees. Yahweh ben Yahweh explained that this was in the Bible as a commandment from God.
So, if you believe that nigga was Jesus, I guess you'll believe that. You'll believe with anything. But I guess after being mind fucked like that, the only thing you can do is say, yes, I'm boss, and get up behind me. Go back and tell the boss, that nigga ain't dumb. Who's that nigga on that hay?
Amani told Miami ABC affiliate WPLG Local 10 in 2019 that his wife had called him after he was sent to Newark, New Jersey, to recruit new members. She told him about a violent incident that had taken place on the Nation of Yahweh compound. When Amani returned to the nation's headquarters, he found he had been relocated to separate living quarters, away from his wife. It was then he said he knew Yahweh had taken his wife.
So when he come back from New Jersey, see, he wants y'all to think that he a player. Well, you know, I was out getting girls and doing all this shit too when he had took her, so it wasn't nothing. I just let him have it because I went out and got my own stuff. You know how players do. I don't chase them or replace them. That nigga didn't replace shit. That nigga went back to that same spot. Came from New Jersey. He went back there. He told me that he went back there. His wife whooped his ass, and then he had the whole nation bend his ass over and whoop him on a chair. They spanked that nigga. They treated that nigga like he was a bitch. That's why he could never take a conversation from a man like me, because I would speak to him and stuff, and he'll fold like a little bitch and stuff like, hey, watch your tone with me, nigga. Some of that old school, check yourself before you wreck your chest, nigga. Watch your tone with me. Watch how you speak to me and all that shit. But see, he want unadulterated opportunities to talk about me because he can sell y'all anything. He won't talk to me. See, all I do is I take the nigga manhood. I take the nigga manhood like he a bitch. I can sit up and argue with the queen and drag her all day and do all kind of shit to her, and she'll stand there and fight. Talk to this bitch ass nigga. Hey, that nigga talked about my mama. My mama did. I ain't even got no reason to talk to him. Why would I talk to a nigga? Because, nigga, you act like you want to argue and fight with me. Don't act like you do it. Don't talk about it, be about it. You off work. You want to play on the internet? Bring your ass up when I'm live and let's play. Or do a live. Tag me while you're live so it'll let me know and I come fuck you up. But you don't want to do it. I'll be as peaceful as possible. I give you my word as a servant of the Lord. I'll come over there and speak to you, and I won't even use profanity. And I won't speak about your mother. Or give me some rules or regulations and I'll come over there and do it. Damn, I'm a peaceful man. I know how to hold shit and do what I need to do, but damn, dude, stop running. Stop running. So let's get back to this. So,
according to Amani on his blog, The Kalol Amani Reader, he didn't turn against Yahweh ben Yahweh because of his wife. Amani wrote that he became a federal informant, not because Yahweh ben Yahweh was screwing his wife, as these ignorant-ass YouTubers want to paint a picture. Kalol Amani became a federal informant because it was the right thing to do. As for Yahweh ben Yahweh banging my wife, by the time I learned about this escapade, he wrote, he himself was already involved with other women.
See, he always got to paint the picture that at the end of the day, he was good. He wasn't mad that Yahweh was fucking his wife. But hey.
Amani told the Mel Robbins show that he too was a victim of abuse ordered by Yahweh ben Yahweh.
See, he was the victim of abuse of Yahweh ben Yahweh. Yahweh ben Yahweh was fucking his wife and having the coat kick his motherfucking ass. 20-year-old man, shit, I'd have blew my motherfucking top off. Not with a gun, but it would have just flew off my motherfucking head and I'd have been at some nigga's ass.
Authorities said the Nation of Yahweh was involved in various illegal activities, violence against members, and murder. Yahya Ben Yahya was indicted in 1990 on 3 counts of federal racketeering and extortion charges. There were several Miami killings linked to the Yahyas.
So, on the Mel Robinson show, the great Khalil Amani, the national treasure on the Mel Robbins show.
When Amani escaped the nation, he left behind children and his wife, who he said didn't want to leave, and became an FBI informant. I was in the nation for 5 years, but it was after 4 years I realized I was in a cult, he said on The Mel Robbins Show.
I was in the nation for 5 years, but after 4, I realized I was in the cult. Nigga, it took you 4 years to realize that your dumb ass was in the cult getting your ass beat by the cult, wife fucked by the cult leader, and all that. You's a stupid motherfucker on these internets playing with me like I'm a stupid motherfucker. Do you not see what the fuck is going on, people? See, but the government had taught them how to lie, how to tell stories, right? Make fictional shit up or realistic shit. It don't matter. He can make shit up and make it sound good to you, make it sound fly to you. And y'all will buy it. But that nigga, he ain't learned how to talk. They didn't teach that motherfucker how to talk. Because that's why they had to get down my YouTube channel, because that information was on there. And when I speak about shit that I know, that I had conversations about. But it's all good. Let's get back. Let's get back.
Amani cooperated for 6 years before any indictment took place. After agreeing to testify against Yahya, Amani was put in witness protection for 3 years before leaving the program. I had to see my son and my daughter again, he told Miami New Times. Between 1990 and 2001, Yahya Ben Yahya served 11 years of an 18-year sentence on a Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act (RICO) conviction after he and several other Nation of Yahweh members were convicted of conspiracy for their role in more than a dozen murders.
So, as you can see, this is what was reported of Khalil Amani. Right? Not YouTubers. People from Miami reported this. Reporters from Miami reported this. Now here go Shitty Blood. You see the red on his face? That's because he bleeding. Shitty Blood. And you know what shitty blood come from, right? No wonder the face is red. No wonder the face is red. If you got shitty blood on your face, it would be red, right? So let's entertain this dumbass nigga.
Hey, people. You know who this is. Mr. Khalil Amani, and this is Khalil Pork Bellies.
Letting you know that he's an abomination because pork is an abomination. But he gladly tell you that he's pork bellies. He get down like that. Right? See, how can somebody who's named Pork Belly go against Israel doctrine without trying to call me pissy or some other stuff that the beef sector queen called me? But we're gonna go on.
We do all the meets over here. Yes, we do. Yeah, we about to talk about Pizzy. You know, Khalil Amani is a national treasure. Did y'all know? I mean, I didn't know that, but I'm just finding out that Khalil Amani is a national treasure. I don't believe you heard me, Junior. I said Khalil Amani is a national treasure. You see, Israel Doctrine, Pizzy, Carl Albert Davis, he bequeaths titles on people.
You hear that?
I mean, he made the YouTube Streets Queen a queen. I mean, he has power. He's even made my dear sister, Leak You, aka Interloper Nation. He has promoted her and elevated her to the throne of queendom. Oh, this Carl Albert Davis, when he gives you a title, got my woman, got Leak You. She's a queen now. Carl Albert Davis from Parkin, Arkansas. I didn't know royalty was in America. I know they got the royal family over in England and shit like that. You know, they got a whole monarchy over there. But old Carl Albert Davis, aka Pizzy, that nigga can bestow and bequeath and promote and elevate people. He got Leak You out here as a queen, y'all. He done made 2 queens in these YouTube streets, and he made Khalil Amani a national.
I mean, hey, see, he won't say he done made 3 queens out here in the YouTube street. Do anybody know why I say 3 queens? YouTube street queen, beef sector queen, and then who y'all think that 3rd queen is? Well, she got shitty blood on her face, but hey, I ain't the one to speak.
National treasure. My God. My God. But I don't believe you heard me. Pizzy, Israel Doctrine, Carl Albert Davis, tell these people who Khalil Amani is.
You gotta know who Khalil Amani is. Khalil Amani ain't your run-of-mill YouTube ass nigga. He's not your... Khalil Amani is a fucking national treasure.
That's right. Oh, Pizzy, he's the king and he bestows titles on people. But I want y'all to see me as I make him look foolish again, this so-called king. Oh, yeah.
Make me look foolish. Well, he needs Sinetta and the whole YouTube street. Leak You. He need all of y'all to believe his lie and say, oh yeah, you're telling the truth, Khalil Amani. The nigga that let the cult leader fuck his wife, whoop his ass, and he didn't have a clue that he was in a cult. Was in there for 5 years, but didn't realize until the 4th year. Well, which year did he start fucking your wife? Which year did he whoop your ass? Because he did both of them. You told me that he did both of them. Bent your ass over on the chair and had the whole nation come through there and whooped your motherfucking ass. That's why I could never be in the game, because jumping in and all of that, nah, nigga. You hit me, we gonna fight, and afterwards, I'm gonna catch every one of you motherfuckers one by one and fuck you up. But hey, a 20-year-old Khalil Amani will bend over and get fucked to be a part of something. His mama had just died of cancer. He was mentally fucked up.
Yeah. For years now. I said for years, 3 or 4 years now. Israel Doctrine has been talking about Khalil Amani something negative and bad.
Now, he always said I done did some shit, but he got no proof. Now, he said he ain't got time to look up the proof, but you see he got time to play that audio where I say he was a national treasure, right? I bet you he ain't gonna play the audio saying Israel doctrine has bestowed upon me queenship. Play that. Play that audio tomorrow. See, he got mad after I played the national. So then he said he bestowed upon me queenship. I done made 3 queens. You could have told the people that. She ain't have to be.
As it relates to me being a government informant, Pizzy has a theory. Just like he believes that DJ K Slade's in the witness protection program.
See, now he got to laugh about it because the shit's so serious. You either got to cry or you got to laugh. So he don't want to cry. Oh, I feel for my dear friend DJ K Slade. Let the man rest in peace. No, he ain't gonna come out and do that. See, he's trying to emulate me to a degree. Because that's how I do everything that they talk about. Right? You hear it in my voice. You can't see my face now. But I laugh at the shit that they do. I say, fuck that bitch and fuck that nigga, this, that. Hey, I shrug shit off like it ain't nothing. Because as I told the queen, to try to get her to comprehend what's going on. This shit ain't personal. This shit is business. This man is attacking me, my business, my ministry, everything. Them YouTube channels that they took down, that was part of the ministry. Because the ministry deals with the what happened to the boy stuff. They destroyed those ministry channels. They attacked the head of the ministry. And I'm not your average minister. I'm a minister in the pulpit with a pistol. You come in my church with some bull crap, you might get one in the head. But let's keep going.
Not. He also has been saying for the last 3 years or so that Khalil Amani became a government informant because I got caught selling drugs. Yes, he did.
No, I said it first. And you went in your videos and called yourself speaking against it. You made, 4, 5 things and showed your book and stuff. That's how I knew your children was with their grandmother, Yahweh ben Yahweh wife, mother. Though you got her pregnant. I think that boy is Yahweh ben Yahweh boy, but we ain't got to argue about it. You can go get a DNA anytime you want to. But that girl of yours, the one that don't be around the family like that and always in the drama, she wasn't in that compound. She was at grandma's house. Yahweh ben Yahweh mother-in-law house. Meaning Yahweh ben Yahweh couldn't get to her. And he couldn't read no scriptures that justify sleeping with your ex-wife and her daughter, because you can't do that in the Bible. Don't nobody understand those divine laws, so they wouldn't be out here touching children. But a man is not supposed to sleep with a woman and her daughter. So if a man is sleeping with a woman and he create a daughter, he ain't supposed to molest his daughter. Because number one, that's his daughter and that's his wife's daughter, which he ain't supposed to go in unto his wife's daughter, which is also his daughter. See how the Lord God of Israel dealt with all this stuff? But Yahweh never taught that. No Hebrew Israelite sit back and teach those type of things. Until I read, I didn't know these type of things. But since the true Israel of God deals with sexual deviancy, meaning I deal with it, I know what you're not supposed to do. So you can't lie like Yahweh ben Yahweh read some scriptures where he could sleep with your wife because he took her and take your daughter and put his thing in her mouth and all that stuff too. Come on, homeboy. What the scripture said.
But do you believe this fuck nigga today, on October the 9th, 2013, this fuck nigga went on his show today and says he didn't say that.
I didn't. Where's the proof that I ever said it? Where's the proof? If you want proof, you shouldn't have destroyed the church's YouTube channel. And anything I said, you could have invested some of that money that you get from the government, bought hard drives like me, since y'all always trying to be like me, and had the evidence. Like anything I say about you, I got the evidence. I got the evidence of what you talked about, trying to deal with my conversation as I said it back then. I said it a certain way, and you was dealing with it a certain way. Now, Hassan Campbell might have said it like that, but you might have old timers or whatever, and you don't realize who the man is. You don't know if I'm truly the Hassan figure or he's truly the PSC figure. You probably can't tell one from the other now. And I'm not talking about YouTube numbers and followers and this and that. It's the real from the fake. See, you thought Hassan was real just like everybody else at first. And you thought I was fake just like everybody else at first. But everybody come to find out, like, that's the real nigga, and Hassan's a bitch nigga. But let's keep playing the bitch nigga.
I'm gonna let you hear it. I really think that stroke really fucked up his long-term memory. He's fucked up, y'all. I said for years, Israel Doctrine has made 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 videos over the years proclaiming that Khalil Amani simply became a government informant for the FBI because I got caught selling drugs.
Now, he don't even talk about the fact that he was robbing stores. I spoke on that. I spoke on the drug thing, but I didn't say he was selling drugs. I say he was a drug mule up and down the East Coast from Miami to Washington. So when Washington, D.C. was crazy and drugged up and everything, guess who was drugging your mother, your auntie, your cousin, this, that, and that? Khalil Amani was supplying the drugs. Because he was moving them up and down that highway. But let's go on. And anytime you want to make another video and tell a lie about me, I will pull them videos out on your ass and deal with you. We'll deal with it.
Now, it is a truism that I once had about a 3-month ordeal, a 3-month stint as a drug dealer, as a drug mule. That's the story that I tell you. It's in my book. But because I tell the world that once upon a time, Khalil Amani used to be a drug mule after leaving the Yahweh cult when I didn't have no money, and right after I got out, I did a little drug mule stuff just to gather some money up just for about 3 months.
See? So if you go out there and do 3 months worth of crimes, robbing, selling drugs and stuff, and then you can get out of all that shit, what if you got caught or not? And once you tell on Yahweh, they're going to give you immunity for anything you did before telling on Yahweh. So you like, hold up. I'm insane. I've been in a cult. I believe this nigga was Jesus and all of that shit. I get out. I go do all this shit. I don't need this shit on my record. I need to start over. Fuck that. I'm telling on that nigga and I'm getting a restart. They gon' correct my status. My status is fucked up, but they're finna correct it now because I'm finna tell on this nigga. See? Still no win. You can say you won.
But Israel Doctrine has said in these YouTube streets over the years, the only reason I'm a government informant is because I got caught as a drug mule selling drugs and transporting drugs. Yes, he has. Now,
why would I say something like that and I ain't got no proof of it? I ain't got no audio of him saying that, none of that. So anything I say, I have proof of it. Something that indicates that you did the shit. So the only thing I ever had proof of is the fact that he say he was a drug mule. He say he robbed liquor stores or whatever the fuck that store was he robbed. So, well, if he got caught or not, it's nothing for me to talk about. I know he was doing those things. I explained y'all how to make a fact. The fact is he said it. The fact is I heard it. So one thing I know a fact to be is he was robbing stores. He was selling drugs. When he told on Yahweh ben Yahweh, they overlooked all that shit. That's a fact. That's the only thing I know. And I only speak facts. I only speak what the fuck I know, and what I don't know, I don't exaggerate. But you make me look stupid. No, you make yourself look stupid with that shitty blood on your face.
Now, again, I'm not going back all through a bunch of footage to try to find him saying that. Those who know. I don't have to prove anything to Israel Doctrine. He knows in his heart of hearts.
He know he ain't got to prove nothing to you all, because he learned from Yahweh ben Yahweh. You can make a motherfucker believe you Jesus Christ. So therefore, all y'all Khalil of money followers gonna eat his shit no matter what he shit out.
Well, he might not know because that stroke might have jacked up some of those brain cells that deal with long-term memory. But I do have a little snippet of him talking about it. I mean, he talked about me being a government informant because I got caught selling drugs so bad that even someone like Hassan Poppy Campbell ran with that narrative. Oh, I'm going to let you hear it. That's right. Even Hassan Poppy Campbell, once upon a time, ran with the narrative.
See what he telling you? He telling you now that I am the standard. That even Hassan was taking my shit and using it. But y'all don't believe me when I say these niggas be taking my shit and using it. But let's listen on.
That Khalil Amani became a government informant because he got caught selling drugs.
See how he's trying to equate what Hassan said to what I said. So he's saying because Hassan said it, I said it. I sold him on it. So therefore, if he touching children and shit, I taught him how to do it. If he doing this and that, he got the shit from Israel Doctrine, because Israel Doctrine is the trailblazer. See, he heard me say all that shit to the queen and stuff in the video. So he's going to try to take what I said and what I made a fact. Now he going to try to use it against me. Great job, Khalil. Play on, player.
But the only reason I'm bringing this up right now is because I was on Sanetta's wonderful podcast, Cam Up Podcast. Parts 1, Part 2, and Part 3 is coming. Where even Sanetta.
See, remember I told y'all? I was with my brother. I was listening on my phone. Sanetta said, oh, Israel Doctor said you got caught. because you need the great influencer of the conscious community who protects pedophiles, pederasts, and predators to second what you say. Matter of fact, you don't think they went over that shit before the show?
Had been bitten by the Israel doctrine lying bug. Even my dearly beloved friend, my brother from another, Sonetta, even he got caught wind of this.
Q Butter, there go your pedophile protector and everything. See, Sonetta and Q Butter been going at each other about the fact that he protected polite brother, Africa Bambaataa, protect Prince York, he protect all them new Wabians, all them people.
This lie that I once sold drugs and got caught, therefore precipitating me becoming a government informant. As a matter of fact, I even have a clip. Of Hassan Poppy Campbell on Sonetta's show.
So he don't have a clip of Israel doctrine. He got clips of Hassan, who is his bosom buddy. How do you think Wack 100 got next to Hassan on DJ Academics? How you think Tekashi 6ix9ine, who was in witness protection, got next to Hassan and all that stuff happened? Who you think helped pull that off? The government and Khalil Money. That's why he's a national treasure. That's why he's shitty blood with shitty blood all over his face. Now, the nigga want to be exactly what I called him.
Spewing and spouting the lie that Israel doctrine created.
See, Hassan can't make up a lie on his own. Israel doctrine had to put the lie in him. But they won't talk about the TC Islam, Layla Wheels, put that man fucking address out there and got him killed. See, they won't talk about no deaths. Because they know that shit is too serious. You can't play with that. Because people got loved ones. And when they hear you bullshitting and lying about their loved ones, shit get real. Niggas find out where you live at and all kind of shit. Right? DJ K Slade still got two brothers, twin brothers out there. They can bring their ass to parking if they want to. We all know what's going to happen to anybody that come to parking and you don't catch me slipping. If you catch me slipping, you cause me to leave. But if you don't catch me slipping, that's your ass. Now, if you want to take the 50-50 chances, do that.
And so the first thing we want to do is let me go and show you how and why I'm doing this video. And let me show you Sonetta. Let me show you Sonetta alleging that I got caught selling drugs and that's why I became a government informant. He got it from Pizzy. But Pizzy says he never said that. We'll get to all that. So let's start with Sonetta, shall we?
So number one, he already told you he don't have time to find shit of me, but he got time to find shit of them. Why? Because number one, Sonetta may have video of her son Campbell. And Sonetta most definitely got video of him himself. So if Sonetta give him video of her son and himself, he got that. But nobody got shit of me. See how convenient that is?
And so, Exhibit A. Here I am on Sonetta's Cam Up podcast. Shout out to my brother, Sonetta. Enjoy this, y'all.
Space. I became a stripper. I sold drugs. I was a drug mule. I used to run drugs from Miami to DC back in 1980.
So I want to be very critical of this. So I'm going to show this to be critical of it so it's fair use.
586. I was a skinny kid.
What's the matter? Something happened, huh? We'll stop showing it because Khalil probably flagging it or whatever. But yeah, we'll stop showing it.
Space. I became a stripper. I sold drugs. I was a drug mule. I used to run drugs from Miami to DC back in 1985, 86. I was a skinny kid.
Why does he keep saying it like that? It's like he's trying to alert Sarnetta to say what he's supposed to say. Because like I said, you remember, they didn't already rehearse this before the show. So I'm going to try to criticize it again by showing it so you can see why Sarnetta, we already heard him say he was a drug mule like 3 times when he sold drugs.
And at 25, I still looked 17. I still looked like a kid. I didn't have no facial hair, a little bit, but at 25, I could pass for 17.
Now, in the time of your drug, when you got involved in, the narcotics, you got arrested. You got caught at one time. That was on your record.
No.
See, so he said he got caught. It was on his record. When did he ever say that I said he got caught and it was on his record and all these things? That shows you he said narcotics. See, when you start using big words and shit, you could tell it was already scripted. I can tell. Now, if you're from New York City, Chicago, Miami, Atlanta, shit, Denver, any city where players and niggas that do the shit, do what they do, run, scam, and all that, you can see through that shit all day. But let's keep going.
I remember Izzy trying to throw shade on that. Oh, so you never got
no.
Okay, go ahead. Tell us about.
So Izzy said it was on Khalil record. See, Khalil didn't even say that. He should remember what Sarnetta said, if anything, and then lied and said, I said that. Either y'all gonna be on one accord or you not gonna be on one accord. And if you sit down and say, this is what we're about to do, how do you not carry it out right, proper and shit?
That's all lies.
Go ahead, brother. Break it down.
Because I wrote a book about my life. If that was part of it, it would be in here.
Okay. So, and if it was a part of what I said, he would have said it one time because I quote bitch niggas all the time. So if he never said it, what the fuck I look like quoting it? But that's what him and Sarnetta do, is sit over there. That's Sarnetta's job, to protect pedophiles, pederasts, and predators in the community, and he do a damn good job of it. Nobody in New York City will go and knock that nigga upside his head. They got children or got children classes and all of that type of shit. They work with children because they don't give a fuck about the children either. Ain't that right, cute brother?
Okay, I got you.
Okay, so no, that's a hater trying to throw dirt on my life, or that's a hater
on your story. I got
on my story.
Right.
And
trying to dilute it. Yes,
and trying to make sense of the fact that I was at one time a government informant.
All right, got you, brother.
So
now, see, when Michael Edwards and Sarnetta was going at him, I never did that. I never had to say Sarnetta said shit. I dealt with shit as it was stated. And I had records. I always play my records. I've always used fair use. Now, sometime it wasn't fair use because I used way over visuals and audio and shit, but it's always been fair use. People just didn't feel it was fair because it was fucking them up because I had the records. But how you gonna come out here in these streets and say somebody doing something or did something and they got the record and make up the record? That's what they doing. But when her son say he killed that boy, they saying her son didn't kill that boy. That boy's name was Giovanni. That boy this and that. That's why we gonna be on this Star shit. Cause Star speaks about the shit candidly, people. And then see, that's when you know your shit is hot. When you fuck up Star Troy Terrain, which nobody in these YouTube streets have did it, I'm finna fuck him up. Because it's only two things gonna happen. Either he gonna allow me to fuck him up in these streets, or he gonna flag the shit like a bitch, and we gonna end up in court, and I'm gonna fuck him up in court. Now, whichever one he want, he can have, because I'm gonna give him what the fuck he want.
Play that. People have to fix that and say, well, if you were a government informant, and typically we know that government informants usually become government informants because they themselves are in a legal jam.
Okay, but we're gonna get to that now.
Okay,
what was it? Yeah.
Okay, boys and girls, men and women, you heard it. I said Sonetta has been bitten by the lie also. He even calls out Israel Doctrine's name, calling him Izzy. He said, Izzy said it.
Y'all say that's my name. I say that's not my name. Once again, y'all creating these pissy and easy characters and then trying to attach my name to this pissy and easy shit that you talking about. Government, your people are doing a fucked up job. Call me by my name. My name is Carl Labber Davis, or as the streets have been calling me, because it's the name of my LLC, Israel Doctrine. Anything else is government. I keep telling Sonetta that. Call me by my name. Stop calling me by what y'all government ass niggas call me. See? You fuck up shit like that.
You need to hear it. I said, Sonetta said that Izzy said that I got caught selling drugs. Let's hear Izzy said one more again.
In the time of your drug, when you got involved in, the narcotics, you got arrested. You got caught at one time. That was on your record.
No.
I remember Izzy trying to throw shade on that. Oh, so you never got Okay, go ahead. Tell us about it.
Okay, so you heard it yourself. You heard it twice. He invokes, I said, my good brother Sonetta, he invokes the name of Izzy, Israel Doctrine, Carl Labber Davis. You see, that's where he got it from. How can I be a liar? I just told you all that Israel Doctrine started the lying narrative, the fabricated lie that Khalil Amani became a government informant simply because he got caught selling drugs.
No, because number one, the story was I became a government informant because Yahweh being Yahweh was going to fuck my daughter. My daughter was getting up that age. He already took my wife. I was scared he was about to dig down my daughter. So I went and told the feds to get my children. I needed my children out the court. Most definitely my daughter, because he knew that was his daughter. Because it was his wife. He impregnated her. She had the baby. But after 5 years in the court, that boy may be his or Yahweh, because Yahweh was fucking her just like he was fucking her. So he was trying to get his daughter out of the court because Yahweh being Yahweh was supposed to fuck his daughter. Those that know that that's what I was talking about know that that's what I was talking about. Don't worry. It'll all come out in court when we end up in court. If they want to bring that shit up.
Based on me telling you all that for 3 months I was a drug mule. Can you believe that this Negro Israel doctrine is denying that he said these things. Let's listen. I'm telling you, that stroke fucked up his long-term memory, because Carl Albert Davis, Israel doctrine, Izzy Pizzy, he's been talking about that. He's been spouting that lying narrative about me being a government informant because I got caught selling drugs.
I never said I was saying that it was on your record that you got caught. See, he don't even know how to tell the lie right. Because I would have never said nothing like that. At no time have I, full brain, or what's the shit that happened to my brain? Blood clot. Have I ever misquoted some shit that I didn't hear, because I only say shit that I hear? Prove that I say shit that I don't hear.
Drugs. He's been saying that shit for about 3 years. So much so that people like Sonetter, and you're going to hear even Hassan Campbell spout the lie.
Remember,
but let's go.
Hassan Campbell don't agree to nothing this bitch ass nigga say. He say you a snitch, you a rat, you take 12 inches up your asshole and all that. If Hassan Campbell agree with that, then you know why White 100 and Tekashi 6ix9ine was at academics that day. Because Hassan Campbell and Shitty Blood work together. Because Hassan is a blood and Shitty Blood is a blood. And they trying to Nipsey Hustle me.
Let's go listen to Israel doctrine deny that he said these things. He said these things today that he never said. I got caught selling drugs, and that's why I became a government informant. Well, if he didn't say it, why would Sonetter ask me point blank that I caught a drug case and that he heard it from Izzy? You all heard it twice.
No. Sonetter asked you, was it on your record and stuff? See, why aren't you quoting the man like you said? You just played the fucking man, and now you misquoting him and shit. Because he got to try to make the narrative right, because Sonetter fucked up. He's a bad actor. He's always been a bad actor. That's why I easily fucked him up back in the day. To the point where he said, Carl, you win. You know why? Because I fucked him up. So now, how you going to get a man that I fucked up and had bowing down to me talking about I win and shit, try to join you in your fucking lie?
Sonetter says, I heard it from Izzy. Now listen to Izzy deny that he said these things. Oh yeah, we're going to let you hear it. Boy, that damn Israel doctrine, he can't remember his lies, y'all. Listen to this.
In their proper place. That's what I did. But then he sit back and talk shit about me today and try to kill my credibility when I'm the one that put everything in its proper place.
Who did? Who talked shit about you today?
Khalil the Money always talking shit about me. Always fucking with me. Oh, see, now the queen saying who talks shit about you today. Because the thing is, that shit that he talked was Sunday. But see, when people playing parts and shit, not to say the queen is playing a part, though I be feeling that in my heart. Not to say she playing a part. They don't know how to play their part. They're not good at actors. But let's listen to our conversation.
Twice. Sonetter says, I heard it from Izzy. Now listen to Izzy deny that he said these things. Oh yeah, we're going to let you hear it. Boy, that damn Israel doctrine, he can't remember his lies, y'all. Listen to this.
In their proper place. That's what I did. But then he sit back and talk shit about me today and try to kill my credibility when I'm the one that put everything in its proper place.
Who did? Who talked shit about you today?
Khalil the Money always talking shit about me. Always fucking with me.
Oh, that's who you talking about when you said he. Oh, okay.
All he do is attack. Now, I did say talk shit about me today, so she was asking off that. That's why I said. See, my memory kind of fucked up, but I ain't stupid. Me to try to kill my credibility. But back then, he had to make me credible. That's like I say, he went on Sarnetta's this weekend, him and Sarnetta over there calling my name, trying to make me look like I'm uncredible, saying I said the bitch nigga got locked up. No, I ain't saying the bitch nigga got locked up. What I'm saying is the nigga was robbing places, never got arrested for it, was selling drugs up and down the highway, never got arrested for it, and all that time he was doing that, never got arrested. He went to the police and told on Yahweh ben Yahweh, and now he can say he did all that shit. It ain't nothing nobody can do to him. Why?
And so I'm going to rewind it because I want you to focus in on him saying he never said that. You see him? He says, Sarnetta and them will be talking about me.
But back then, he had to make me credible. That's like I say, he went on Sarnetta's this weekend, him and Sarnetta over there calling my name, trying to make me look like I'm uncredible, saying I said the bitch nigga got locked up. No, I ain't saying the bitch nigga got locked up.
Oh, you said it, nigga. See, again, people, I don't have.
So he gonna tell you he ain't got it because he ain't got it. And I don't even know that he finna say that. This is my first time watching it like you are. I woke up and I made this stream to deal with this shit. So let's listen to what he say.
Time to go back in my archives and pilfer through videos and go through all that to try to find it.
Now, this is the truth of the matter, people. Khalil the Money has known that I've been recording him and doing all this shit to him since day one. He know that I got all the information. But he comes out here and talk and don't bring no information. He trying to put me to work. Nigga, just because I ain't got no job like you, but you on the picket line now, don't mean I'm gonna put in all that work. So I'm done with this. I've been here an hour. I'll see y'all in the morning. Peace.